Tiger families. Here we are with another recap of the great things that happened or the hard things that happened in the prior week, as well as a flash forward to the events coming up this week in Snyder ISD. So, families first, the winter weather. Boy, was it a surprise that it was so serious for all of us. I just want to say thank you so much to the families and the city and the community and transportation, bus drivers, operations, everyone that really pulled together to make sure our families and students were safe, but also that we were able to get kids in the building as soon as possible Thursday morning. Families, we do not expect there to be days or minutes required from these snow days. And so students, take a deep breath. We will not have to add extra days to our calendar for this winter weather that we just experienced. Let's talk next week and some things that are coming up. Families, I saw standalone field tests on the calendar for next week, and I wanted to explain what those are. It does not affect every teacher and every grade level, nor does it affect every student. But third grade reading, English 2, third through fifth grade Spanish will be taking a standalone field test. And all that this is it is a mock STAR test from the state. We treat it like it's a real STAR test with confidentiality, but sadly, the data is not ours. We do not see how your kid did. All of it goes back to the state. However, they use these test questions for future tests. And so really all that a standalone field test is a bank of test questions that the state will eventually use. So your student may be talking to you about that at home. Those are coming up. Also, I saw tons of events on the calendar. We had to reschedule things, and I see we're doubled up and tripled up several nights. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday all have events coming up. So check the memo that outlines those events and what's going on in the locations and times. I did see powerlifting on the schedule for Thursday. I've already been to one. Great job, powerlifters. That is a hard sport. Can't wait to see y'all Thursday. Also, families, Wednesday, I see now is the 100th day of school. So you'll see people dressed like old 100-year-olds, and then you'll also see kids in cute shirts that they have homemade. Younger kids, primary and intermediate, join us for the 100th day of school celebration. Finally, on the calendar, an event I wanted to call out that I talked about last week, but is now coming to fruition this week is Thursday and Friday, junior high will have their first theater performance. And so if that is not already rescheduled on your calendar for Thursday night or Friday night, please join us to watch our junior high kids and Miss Hurst do such a great performance for our community. And also, families, I just wanted to say a little did you know? Did you know that you are allowed to eat lunch with your child on Fridays? I have to tell you, as a mom, it's my highlight of the week with my own daughter. The primary lets you bring outside food in, you check in the front office, scan your ID, and you get to go sit with your child at lunch. And you better do it while they're young, because by the time they're in junior high, they're embarrassed of you and they don't want you to come, even though you are allowed to join your kids in any of our campuses on Friday for lunch. You guys have a wonderful week, Tigers.